Hello everybody, Sifter again with a new gameplay series on Legend of Keepers. The game is a roguelite turn-based RPG, I guess. I mean, it has meta progression elements. The gameplay is definitely turn-based combat, but there are some aspects of roguelike, of course, as well. You will see. After the tutorial, you will know right away what the gameplay is. Also, if you want to like your name on a monster, which I will remind you later, comment down below that you would like a name. And if you on the YouTube you have your real name, you can also tell me the tag. So let's begin the tutorial right away so I can explain what is happening with the game. Also, I would like to have some input on the sounds because each game I have to have different sound settings, so I hope the sound is well as well. So let's actually start here. I will go with a tutorial just so that I get in a fight right away, so that I can be easier explaining things as they go on. Obviously, maybe some of you have seen it, but I want to help everybody understand how this game is played. There is also voice acting in the game, so let's begin.
Congratulations and welcome to the Dungeons Company. As you saw on the job posting, your main task is to protect the treasures we keep in our dungeons. We don't have much time to spend training you, so please keep up.
Okay.
Heroes keep coming to try and take our treasures. The marketing team has worked hard to promise gold and glory to these idiotic adventurers. We have a little time before they get here, so let's place our traps and our employees to prepare a defense.
Okay. As you can see, this is a trap placement. This is my trap, the bone catapult. It removes morale, so I will just place it and go on.
We always leave an empty room in every dungeon. You can use it to ambush the adventurers with one of your favorite spells.
Okay, I will explain, the tutorial will explain what moral is and everything
Some
else.
rooms are dedicated to combat. This is my favorite bit. Make sure you analyze each group of adventurers. Your employees are counting on you to prepare an effective strategy. Pay attention to combatants' attacks and resistances. They are key elements for victory.
Okay, attacks are more important than resistances, just pointing at that right away. So let's, as it suggested, go over the enemies here real quick. As you can see at the bottom, the enemy in the middle, you can see the resistances. So over here are the resistances, here are the attacks and the passive they have. So this guy just says that, you know, he does physical damage to the first target, he does 50 nature damage to the first target, and he does 40 physical damage to the last target. So this character we have here has a bunch of armor and nature, so he is countering these two as of the damage they do, so he should go on the front. And then do we have with a bunch of physical defense for the back? This guy definitely not. This person here has 25, so let's play him here and him on the middle because he pretty much does not resist anything. The reason I'm saying that you don't really care about what the enemy's armor is because sometimes you will place 3 units here who cannot do the damage. So for example, he says that he has 40% armor resistance, I guess, and you know, this unit only does physical damage, so and to the front target as well. So for this example, it doesn't matter that the enemy has 40 armor. So yeah, also always look at the abilities and the skills, because as you see, this guy, for example, has just dodges the activation of the first regular trap, but there are some things that you should really watch out for before starting. So let's go for this. Okay, as you saw, they just got hit with a catapult, which removed some moral. I got some show no mercy, applies enrage 3 to the next group of monsters, which is that my monsters will have 30% increased damage and moral damage. It will explain briefly what damage is.
The job also involves bullying these insignificant humans. No reason work can't be fun. You can of course kill them, or terrify them so much they'll flee like peasants, as you see fit. Don't forget that in battles, the fastest combatants act first.
Okay. Here is the order of who attacks. This enemy, this unit does only moral damage. Moral damage is the bottom HP, and when I go over, it's moral is the bottom and HP is the top. It's pretty much almost like life, both. The difference is that moral, as the enemies lose more moral, as you can see here, they start taking increased damage. So you can actually combine these two. Although them taking a lot of damage will not affect how fast the moral will go down, so you have to pick and choose. It's build specific, but this in the tutorial it forces us to actually have some more damage here to show us how this works. Fireball, as you see, I have very forced skills here. Fire damage and more to the back line. Actually only fire damage, because it was only if they are affected by penalties, and this is only moral. Although this, you see, I'm totally forced to do this moral thing because this unit actually does have the front damage attack, which it does not let me do. This is a completely scripted encounter. So he got defeated by moral damage. Continue with fireball. I will most likely lose my units here. Yep.
Who dares disturb my slumber? No!
This is my boss, I guess. My manager, whatever. And he has his skills of his own. So let's go for the area damage, which will damage both and also apply a bleed to them. So the bottom is dead. The back one. And then now I have one moral skill, which if I use it twice he is down, and then a whiplash, which if I use once he's down, and this also heals me if they are bleeding, and because they are bleeding he will go down. I will not over...
You did it! I knew from the start that you had potential. Know that here in Dungeons Company, we reward talent and value ambition. Shoot for the moon. And so, your training ends. I'll see you again next year for your annual evaluation. If you do a good job in protecting our treasures, you'll get the promotion you deserve.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Torture? It's a
So I will not overanalyze every single thing of the game, but in the beginning I will a bit. Okay, later on I will stop saying every single thing slowly. So let's go over the talents. There is also meta progression in this game. So I will first go over these bottom ones to tell you what I picked, because I can reset for free. There's no reason to not just pick straight up whatever you think is best from the ones available. So this is when 10% chance for every monster that is defeated. We will have 6 monsters in every dungeon. So this is like if the enemies get to the boss, to the final boss, to the master, that's what he's called. He might have this, because it's 10% chance for every single monster we lose. So it's like 6 times 10% roll. I don't like it. This is a 50% chance to grant 10% damage to the master when he gets hit, which is a pretty good chance. And if like 2 or 3 enemies get to the final boss, then it will stack up really fast. Even if one gets to the final boss, it will still get boosted. Additional moral, I don't care about this. I will not go for a moral run, definitely not for the first one. And when a hero is defeated by a monster, grant 10% chance to group to give the group of our enemies some damage here. They enraged. This might sound good, but the 10% chance is too low, and there are always 3 heroes. So if you drop one hero, getting 10% chance to enrage is not really that important, because at that point you should actually be winning the fight anyway. So in my opinion, this is a win more talent. Maybe at level 2 it's good, but at level 1 I think it's not. That's my thought, at least. Because this is only good if it procs on the first hero kill. If it does on the second hero kill, who cares? Because then only one last hero will be left, and one hero won't really be a problem, even if he gets to the final boss. So this is only useful once in a while, even if it procs. So let's just go with this in case something goes wrong and the enemies get to the final boss. At least he will be doing some damage. The other choice, of course, would be this, but this is also, I think, too low of possibility. So yeah, let's go on. Sorry for the big explanation, but I want to be clear about what I'm doing here. So this is my starting composition. Yeah, let's start. We are going for orcs and I think goblins. Yeah, goblins and goblin orcs, I guess. Goblin orcs and skeleton army here. There is also a customization option here to go against strong enemies, go get more gold, have less master HP. If I could choose, I will obviously do this. No, I think something like this. Anyway, low. Sorry, I'm sorry. Something like this would be my preferred playstyle. But yeah, let's actually cancel this and let's start the game and see how we go.
Let's get to work!
Welcome to the company, Mog. I am delighted to have you with us. We'll need your fabled management techniques. We're putting you in charge of a little team in the old empire, a region overrun by humans. It's up to you to gather the monsters in the area and teach them how to defend themselves. Turn them into great employees, ready to give their lives multiple times for the company.
Okay. I forgot to tell you that I will go over the talents. Actually, let me float over the talents here real quick for anybody who wants to actually read them. You can pause if you want to read them. I might be going too quickly, but yep, these are the talents in case you care. So let me also show them to you. Sorry for forgetting before. I think now we are ready to start this thing, but obviously here is the team management aspect of the game. When we lose a unit, it will be 1 or 2. It will lose 1 or 2 motivation, as it says, and when it goes to 0, it will go off. I will not be able to use it for 10 weeks. It's exactly as it is explained here. And we get 3 moral when we don't use them in the fight. So now is the part at which I will, start copy and pasting some names here. First of all, the patron supporters. They get the first chance here as the names go. Actually, because Butters is the top of the toppest, let's give him the unit that I know I will be using a bunch. And I will mix these things up whenever happens. And let's also start using the names for everybody who commented. And if you want to have your names over here, then comment down below, something simple like I want my name as well, or I want X name to be used, because some of you are using, I guess, your real names. So yeah, that's that part, and I think it's time to start playing. Let's go over for the first adventures here. The first battle. Seems like for some reason the game is loading a bit too much, but let's see where we at. Obviously I will be using all 3 here. Really quickly going over everything here. He does front air damage, so ice to everybody, so we don't care about this, and fire to the front. So the thing that we care about is fire and air resistance. Fire not, air not, so he definitely not first. Fire and air not, and fire and air. So he should go first, although he just has 55 HP, so that might be a risk. Still, according to the resistances, he should go first, especially with the 50 air. Let's bring Butters in the back, who has the weakest resistance against these enemies. And yeah, let's hope for the best. Continue. I can see the speed here, so I can be sure that the archer will definitely survive this hit from the apprentice. And then if he dies from the other 2s, it's okay. The only thing we care about is to at least attack once, and then if we go down, it is okay. So our units real quick. He attacks the backline for a bunch or everybody. He attacks the backline for something, or the front for something plus poison. He also poisons with every attack he uses. He attacks the first and bleeds them, or morale to everybody. Morale to everybody will definitely not come into play, so forget that part of the ability. The enemies, replace one of the penalties, okay. Heal 1 target, okay. And deal 12 damage monsters with the lowest ice resistance at the start of each fight. Yeah, okay, who cares? Let's go on. Does he have the lowest ice? He has the lowest ice. Let's go on. Let's use a trap here. I like using the Rallying Horn first because it enrages the next monsters that will fight. So let's use this. For our traps, we have a minus 10 moral to everybody, which is practically not used in this group. And we give 30% damage to the next upcoming group, which is very good. 10 moral, and then let's say moral poisoning. Who cares? Demoralize is pretty much moral poisoning. And Circle Saw I will definitely use, but because our master has bleed synergy, I want this to be used as close to the master as possible so that we have the bleed synergy right away in that fight. So let's use this here. I will not explain this every single dungeon, of course. And the same goes here: air, ice, and fire. I'm pretty sure that the air damage will get dropped. So air, ice, and fire to the front. This is air, and ice will drop him. He is... Wait, what? It's air and fire, sorry. So he is air and fire resistance. So let's bring him on the top. The same as before. Let's have them as fast as back as possible, and let's go. The bleed saw, as I explained before. And let's fight. It will not take me so long to set everything up. But for the first fights, I want to explain everything that I'm doing. I think I should get rid of the backline first, just because I have 2 heavy hitters for the backline, while I only have 1 medium hitter for the front line. So let's start with the backline. Okay, poison arrow. Sometimes you should already... I mean, this is the part where you should watch for the resistances. As you see, this enemy has minus 45 armor for his back attack, and he has also minus 35 nature for the dead skeleton's poison attack, nature attack. So that's why it also was so good to go for that. Let's attack him for a smidge, and then he should be able to, with a combination of the poison... Yep, she's dead. It's okay. Let's attack her some more. Now she has resistance as well as life. And he's down. It's okay, this is a classic thing that happens. You have to always think that you will do both fights. If you win the heroes in the first fight, then that means that they were a joke. So the spells we have is minus moral, and then they take even more moral. I don't care about this. Give enrage to the back line, to the next team, or just do 60 to the front line. I would like to, you know, let's destroy the front line. I didn't see if I attack first. I could have checked that before we started this. So let's do a bunch of damage to the back line here. And I will do this just so I slow the enemies down, so that the order here changes. If I'm lucky. Yep, the order did change, so she was alive for just a smidge. Okay, he's destroying the back line. Very nice. And he is destroying the front line. Okay, here we can choose what we want. So let's go quickly over them. Ice damage and moral damage. Okay, and ice damage to the front line, which is pretty nice. 60 damage is pretty high amount, and also frostbite, which is frost poison, I guess. I will call everything poison here. Frontline bleed, and monsters behind the skeleton take less damage. This is a nice tanky unit, but I want to go for the dog because yeah, obviously I have I have played a bit of this game before. I know what I'm doing in some cases, obviously not in everything, but I want to be able to you know, be knowledgeable about what I'm doing and not just play randomly here. There will be some randomness. Yeah, I'm picking the dog because it might do a little damage, and not a bunch, but it gives a passive to the front line to have more resistances, and the back line to have a first hit to be a critical. So also I know that there are some events that actually trigger when you have the dog. So let's get the dog and go on. We lost 2 moral from Hadelus, 1 from Butters, and 2 from Maxter. So because they died. Trainer will improve our units. I think I should go for a trainer as early as possible. So let's go over to the trainer and upgrade our units here. I think I want to have upgraded Maxter for if he's in the front line, then all his attacks do one more poison. And if he's in the back line, he gets a dodge and 40 speed, which is like he attacks right away, and then the dodge will make him pretty much take one hit for free. So let's train him. And let's also train Butters, because he also gets a passive which says whenever he gets damaged, he will give 10% damage of the group when the orc is attacked. Yeah, I don't know why it says the orc and not Butters. Anyway, he will give 10% damage to the whole group, and he will also get 10% to every single resist, which is crazy here, as well as more HP. Yeah. This video might be on the longer side because I'm explaining every single thing. It's a very nice thing that they actually explain a bit about what they do, and they also have this mark here which tells you that you should not go to this shop, I guess, because you don't have enough resources. So let's go to the event. Events are really good in this game. Gold or moral? I don't think moral is worth it. Let's just get the gold. At least not at this point. We will just get 3 moral. Continue with the events. I do not want any monsters or traps for now. We might get a good event here. So if I fight, I lose 120 HP on my master. I don't want to spend my gold without reason. Wait, what? Where does... Who demands... Okay, why does it matter who did it? Did I find him? Is he new? Okay, let's fight here. I almost forgot something, but I did not. Let's go over to units. Oh, we found a new unit. Yeah, nice. So that event gave us a free unit on the cost of the HP of our boss, but of master. But the master does regen every time we go down a tile, so of 24. So in like 5 tiles, 5 weeks, I guess, he will be at full HP. So we pretty much got the free unit. That's why it is really good to go for the events. Let's give here Ultimate Despair to the doggo, and Paradox 86 for the second skeleton. And there's no real reason to have 2 skeletons here in the same place, so let's bring him over here, and I will keep the group as it is because you know what, I'm thinking about letting Hedalus here heal for a bit. Yeah, let's have Hedalus heal, and let's go on. Let's go for the adventurers fight here. You can see what you will get from this fight. I will get monsters, a monster as a reward. Let's go to the adventurers. So the reason you want to let people heal, yeah, the bad part about having people heal, as before, we will use again the rallying cord first. This will always be my setup, so I'm pointing that right away. I will use the rallying cord first, so that the next fight has more damage, and then I will later on use the bleed for as close to the boss as possible. So this is the bad side of having people sleep. You cannot use them in the fights if you need them. So let's see what damage they do. They do physical front, ice front, and air back. So physical and ice front, that would be him, and air back would be him. Nothing of these will be him, and the dog in the middle for the dual passive. So this will be a very good fight for us. Let's also go over the passives here real quick. Okay, right, let's go. The reason I'm checking these passives is because there are some passives like the first hit gets countered, and at that point I should, you watch out for that. Or they also can swap my units here around. So again, him at front for the same reasons as before. Back air would be both of them. So I guess they're a little bit more tanky first, and let's go. I don't see them getting through. The second fight, I most likely won't lose a single unit. Okay. Let's so now I have the 100% critical chance here, guaranteed crit from the dog, as well as his first attack is dodged, and then the Butters here has also 20% to all resistances, again from the dog. So right now he's like crazy strong, as you see, 80 nature, 35. He should not take any damage. I think I should start with the back line, or should I just poison our way? Yeah, I will poison away trying to get the first one to drop. So let's start poisoning here, everybody, with the hope of dropping the first one first. Nope. Let's continue here. Yep, the next round, on this round, the front line should drop. Front line should be pretty much donezo with all the debuffs he has. Please don't. Okay, I can survive 2 more hits as I see it. Please go down from the debuffs. Thank you. And now I will continue doing damage to everybody so that I will help on the destruction of the front line here. My backline will most likely go down. Yeah, I will only lose the backline the way I see it. This front line won't survive. There's no reason to poison him. Exactly, that was the reason I didn't do the AoE. Please survive. Nope, he got dropped. Still, free win is free. Very nice. Let's see what we got here. The tank, as the last time we had him, as a choice. This seems like nice tank. He has 3 resistances above 0, and he also gives... yeah, I like this guy. What do we have here? Nature damage gains shell if the target is affected by poison. So he combines with the skeleton. So he's pretty much also a tank. Gains 15 to all resistance per monster of the group benefiting from enraged. Yeah, he's a tank. I can easily use enrage. And physical damage applies broken armor. Physical damage. I think I like him more. I think I can combine him with a skeleton while he just exists. So let's try this with the skeleton. Could work, could not work, I don't know. Yep, the skeleton. Maxter lost here. When I say the skeleton, I meant the skeleton archer. I meant Maxter. So let's go training again to level up some units. Again, Maxter, making him even stronger, I think, is the better idea. Maxter and Butters is like the best choices in my opinion. Let's go for the Maxter first. Now we don't have even gold for him, so air damage or moral adds 2 stacks of penalties applied to target. Adds 2 stacks to all penalties. So this will pretty much give 2 stacks of poison if I combine it with Maxter. He gains also resistance to things he normally doesn't have. Otherwise, I don't like this passive. Gains a raise 3 when a monster of the group is defeated. I think I will try this with Maxter, and yeah, I like this thing. So let's try this here. Maxter, Batters, or the dog. So Ultimate Despair. I will see how I will do it. Let's go to the event. Alchemist, transmute blood to tears. I don't care about it. Let's go to the event first. I don't have money. Well, 2 of your employees when caught red-handed, like 12s. Will you be tough and suspend them for 5 weeks, or threaten them with a pay cut to be? Let's just suspend them, I guess. Pay cut. Let's suspend them. It's okay. Let's go for another event. Summon a random monster, demon type, minus 240 HP by shooting ritual. Yep, I will do the ritual. I don't care about my HP. Can I not see what I got? Will I get? Oh, I got a Kiyomi here. So let's give it a name. Ace is wild. It's a demon. Moral applies tiredness, and air damage applies vulnerable. Well, damage taken is increased. Ooh, the air skill looks really awesome. I want to have him in the front and here in the back. I think this is better because this is the enraged team anyway. Although we have not the poison guy in the group. Also, let's bring the headless back so that we at least have a... Oh, he does poison, so very nice. Let's go to therapist, which pretty much gives us moral back for free. let's continue to the fights here.
Ah, I almost forgot. The company owns several dungeons that need protecting. We only send teams when our specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts. The more dangerous the heroes, the higher your bonus if you succeed.
Nice.
Thanks
Thanks.
to the company's portal service, sending you to the other end of the world is a matter of moments.
Yes, of course. Of course. How this works has to be explained. So I'm getting either a master bonus or an artifact. I think I will go for the artifact. Don't care about the master bonus that much. Although it might be good, but let's go for the veterans. I cannot use the, the backline that we have here. I think we got it. Let's go. Let's hope for a good artifact. Where are we time-wise? Okay, we are still at the half-minute mark. It's okay. Let's go for the Rallying Horn, as always. Let's see what we got here. We got damage and moral taken from taps. Who cares? And removes the penalty. Also, who cares? Dodges the activation of regular trap. Yeah, very nice. So he does ice, fire, and physical in the back. Ice and fire on the front, physical in the back. Ice and fire, he will get destroyed. He will also most likely get destroyed, but gain 15 to all resist per monster of the group benefiting from enraged. So he should pretty much survive most of the things in combination with the poison that he can do. So that's ice and fire, right? He does fire damage. 28 though. Ice is more important here. Not taking ice damage. He does not take ice damage. So I think I should... Yeah, but he will get destroyed by fire. Yeah, let's place him here. Overall, he will take less. Because he should have plus 45 to all resistances right away. Because everybody will be enraged. So he should be surviving. Then I will need the poison guy as well. So what's the back damage going to be? The back damage is going to be physical. The Butters can take physical here. And Headless in the middle. And when Butter gets attacked, he will give the others enraged. So we got a good combo going here in my opinion. So let's go on. Let's play the Sawdown because we don't care about moral. And here, I mean, ice and fire again. Fire. Nobody can take these hits. So let's just, I know, get him here. Physical damage to the back. Who can take the most physical damage? Well, he can. So let's bring him back. Him in the front. And I guess like this. Not really a good comp in the backline here. Hopefully one of these three will be done before they get to the backline. Let's hope for the best. Of course I'm not attacking first. I knew that. Let's poison the front line first. I'm not sure that the... Oh, 11? That's nothing. Let's, yeah, let's get the shell going. Now he should take nothing. Nice, he's tanking pretty nicely here. Let's drop the first one as fast as possible. He should go down in a bit. Yep. Yep, 9 damage, very nice. Does this stack? Oh, it does. It only stacks duration-wise. So, if you're fast enough, I won't lose a single person. Okay, the front line's pretty much dead now. Yeah, 9 damage won't kill him. So... You know what? Although I would do this to kill him, there's no real reason. So let's just do this. Because he will go down now. There was no reason for me to waste. I will poison the front line again. Front line should be dead from the poison and the bleeds. Nice. And now I will try to maybe keep Butters alive if we're lucky. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to do enough damage to protect him. It's okay though. Another free win for us. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we got. Demoralize, deal 200 physical damage instead of moral. So the moral poisoning becomes a normal poisoning. Liquid nitrogen. Ice damage from monsters' attacks are dealt to the target's fire resistance. If it is lower than that, oh, very nice. But I don't have ice resistance in this team. Only a very small amount. You can only place one regular trap, but it gains multi-action at the start of the dungeon. Triggers per stack twice. So the trap I will most likely be placing will be the moral one, and this might be good. This is pretty much 30% max more damage to my allies. But I think I should go with this here. This is useless for us. This is let's go with this. I want to front load all my damage. If it works as I hope it will. Battles got damaged, who cares? Doctor is healing us, which I definitely don't care about. So let's just go for the merchant and see what we have here. Oh, nothing. Should have gone to the doctor. Well, whatever. Business trip. Choose an employee to... Did we get a new employee? No. Materlocks, go over here and heal. You will be skipping the next fight. And... I think I should send the dog back. Or maybe... No, it's okay like that. So let's go for the business trip. Which is a very nice thing here to do. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life increased by 100%. Ooh, that's like crazy good in my opinion. So what you do here in the business trip is you choose a monster which you will not be able to use for this amount of weeks. And you will instantly get whatever is below him. So this will give me instantly 81 gold and the Bewitched Glove. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes at their maximum life increased by 100%. So this is doing double damage when the enemies are at max HP, which I really like. So let's pick this up. And not be able to use him for a while. It's okay. Alchemy I think I will never go to because I am not sure which of these two is best. I know that I'm getting blood by killing the heroes and getting tear by scaring them, so I will only be gathering blood. But what's tears used for, if anybody knows the real difference of these two? So extra level for him or master power. I definitely don't care about master power. Or 150 gold. I think 150 gold. I will not level him up. I will level my other units up. Workout is stats for the champion. Again, for the master. Again, I don't care. Merchant. Nope. Let's go for the event. Okay, so this is... We get 353 gold now. This happened to me before when I tested the game. A shift-looking supplier is offering human tides to feed and employ a discount price. They don't look or smell particularly fresh, but you know that the management would grant this ready bonus. Okay, so this will give me 353 gold now, and the next time I go to an event, I will lose like 200 HP gold or something, so I don't care. Just get the gold now and then just pay it back later. Before we go off, because we have Voyang off, I was thinking about bringing Matters back in. We will most likely have like these three in the fight. So no, let's bring him in. I will have him outside if he is at 1. Oh, this is a joke. No, this is a joke fight. Come back. This is a joke fight. Maybe we can even arrest some other people. No, this is okay. Let's go. So if you want your names here, as I said, comment down below. Let's see what we got. Well, that one didn't go as planned. Anyway, physical front, nature everybody, air back. So physical front is Butters, and air back is nobody. I guess Paradox. And nature everybody, who cares? In the middle I can pick whatever I want, so I will pick the dog just for the passive of the resistance to the front and the... Although resistance to the front won't really help, at least with the nature damage I guess. Applies on range 3 to all heroes at the start of the fight, I don't care. Applies poison, gives 25. Okay, let's go. I was checking about the passives. I will go with the Rattling Horn. I want to also try to see what it actually does. If it works twice. Let's go for the same. Him in front, him in back. And in the middle, I... Actually, wait a second. Why would I air back? This is 50% air resistance. See you. 50% air resistance. And I want the frost in the middle because the enemies have... All of them have minus frost resistance. So this is like the one point at which you check for the enemy resistances. When you don't care what's in the middle. Okay, I have to skip it.
Come get some.
Oh no. Whoa, they are doing a lot of damage. Okay, the 100% critical here. Plus the double damage. Look how much damage we did just by... Nope, just because of the passive we have. I think I will lose now backline. Yep. Everybody's dying here. I got some hits off. This was supposed to be a joke, and now it's definitely not a joke fight. Okay, now I should have like 60 more damage on the final fight. 60%. Should I damage the front a bunch or give even... Let's give even more enrage to my allies. I want to see if this really stacks like a bunch. Yeah, now we have 9% more damage. So we should be blowing people up here. Let's just do this. Okay. And Ice Block will destroy the backline. This will destroy the front line because of the bleeds he has. I think. But no, there's no reason to play this because he will just one-shot the front line. So just let's destroy the back line. And now let's destroy the front line. And now you are left. Let's just do a bunch of damage to him. Now we have 80% more damage. Yep. They got one shot. What is this? You see at the back line what we had there? This is 20 physical damage to everybody and broken armor. Ooh, this seems really good. 20 ice damage to everybody and ice weakness. If we add an ice build, 10% ice damage, applies frostbite 2, applies 1 additional stack with target's ice resistance negative. So if this, I'm seeing which would trigger twice and be good. If this triggers twice, it will give him 4 frostbite, ice weakness 8, but we are not really ice focused. I want to go for this. Yeah, I want to go for this. Let's go for this. I feel like I'm more physical focused. So we got some healing, we got some damage on virus, but we go on. Therapist is I think exactly what we want here. For the moral, which is practically free, but I can pay to get more. How much do I actually want? 1 moral is okay. We don't need more. I will not go to the workout. Just for the... I don't care about my master here. Let's go to the event, which will cost me. Yep, of course, the poisoning. Actually, you know what? I won't even pay for that. Unavailable for 5 weeks for these two. Yep, see you. See you guys around. Plus 200 gold, just like that. I think I should go for another event here. What is this? The workers union made a request and I'm suggesting box employees, even if they can't write this, I guess, moral. Okay, so just 50 gold for a +1 moral. This will pretty much be only for him. So, no, refuse. And let's see our group here. Obviously, let's bring this guy back and let's... this is like a really bad setup here. I think I should just have him in the back line and bring one of... come bring Paradox in the front in case we actually need him. And go like this. Although Hadalus can help in the backline destruction. Yeah, he will also help in the backline destruction. Very nice. This is a okay group here. Veterans give us monster, while the adventurers give us just a master bonus. Let's go for the veterans. I think we got this. If the first trap is on the front, please give me the first trap on the front. Game, please. Game. Why did you do this to me? I want this trap to be in front of this fight. Well, now it ain't happening. So let's see what do we get here. Air in the front, fire in the back, and ice to everybody. Air in the front would be skilled archer. Will he survive the ice to everybody? Most likely not. And fire on the back would be paradox. And then ice to everybody will most likely be the dog, I guess. Actually, it's Butters, but the dog will give the resistances to everybody, which I think is really to the front line, which I think is important. So yeah, I guess one of those few times where I will not use Butters. How would I know? Judges the activation of the first regular trap. Who cares? Place penalties, bonuses. Yeah, okay, let's go. As you see, the enemies that have passives that reduce moral loss and stuff like that, while they also have sometimes healing. So it's a toss-up of what happens. I can go for a bunch of... I think I want to go for this. How much armor do they have? He has minus 30. He will get almost one shot by this ballista. So yeah, let's go for the ballista here. And yep, skip this. And yeah, we can't do anything here. Let's just place them as they are. Backline is fire, right? Backline is fire. Front line is air. Definitely not him. Definitely not him. So this is how we are going with. He can't survive fire, while he can survive air. So let's switch these things around real quick here. And let's go.
Prepare to die.
Okay, let's bite the front line. Okay. Ooh, look at this here. Almost half HP down. And then you should be able to finish it? No, you cannot. Okay. Okay, he survived, very nice. He got speed, that's really bad. Okay, obviously I will not damage only the backline, let's damage everybody here. Also, because he's in the front line, he does one additional stack of poison to everybody, so that's pretty nice as well. The doggo survived. Let's go, Ultimate Despair. Let's go. See you. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay. Okay, the second one did pretty nicely. It would be nice if I had, like, damage. Let's go with the Burning Whip. I'm trying to destroy here the front line. Let me play first. Nice. Oh. He can... who's playing next? Both of the enemies are playing next. So he will attack the backline for sure. So let's actually drop the front line with him. Yeah, let's drop the front line with him. Just to be 100% sure that she will not survive. We don't care about this. See you. And see you as well. As you see, the second third of this, we never lose. We got this guy, which we saw before. Physical damage and applies broken armor, which is nice. Ice damage and applies frostbite and area moral, which is also nice. And I think this is also a tank we could use. What is he resisting? I have fire problem most of the time. So I would like to... You know what? I will use the tank. He also has a bunch of what's it called? Morale. I was pronouncing it the whole... Morale, okay? Not moral, morale. I'm sorry. He has a lot of morale to actually keep himself alive. So, is it time to work out my boss? I think not. Let's go to merchant and see what we are selling here. 20 fire damage, apply fire weakness 4. I'm not really fire focused. Air damage applies haste to monsters in front of the harpy. So if she's at the very back, she does 18 to every enemy and then most likely pushes every of our units to the front. Attack speed wise speaking. Maybe let's pick her up. just so we have her. And I'm keeping my money for the upgrades. How are we going with morale? I think it's therapist time, just for the 1 morale to everybody. This is why I could use the tiers. Anyway, 1 morale is free, and let's just take it. Workout I'm skipping, let's go to the event. Professional mourner. Banshees offer crank services. You could get more quantity of tears for free if you show her one of your employees to get her all emotional. What does this even mean? What does it mean if I do this? You know what? Let's do it and see what happens. Did we lose him? Oh, he's here. And he also needs a name. So let's name him as well. Is anybody else not named? Oh, yeah. Let me see a second. Yeah, I don't know how, but this guy here, for some reason, did not get named. So, I guess, here he goes. Vangel, I guess. And, yeah, we continue. Let's go for... let's go for a siege. The company needs some equipment, rent out some traps. So I'm giving traps for gold practically. Business trips will give us some artifact, and then plunder will give us a bunch of things. You know what? I don't care about gold. Let's get the business trip. Maybe we get an artifact here that we care about. Damage on all monsters of the group gained enraged when creature is defeated. And it counts only for goblin orcs, so which we pretty much are using, and we are not using him, so let's just, you know, is this to everybody? I want to see if this is to everybody. Okay, it's not to everybody, it was only to him, so Condoriano is off for now. Let's go for the veterans, in my opinion. Master bonus I don't care about, but why not go for the veterans? Let's be sure that the team is as it should be. We got the dog, we got everybody here. I think I should have Hydalis in front as well. The back line, it's okay if it's a bit weaker. I will most likely not use this anyway. So, wait, where did... Let's give the paradox to the back so that he won't lose even more morale. And let's go like that. Let's go for the veterans. I think we should be able to do this. We're at time-wise. Okay. So let's continue. Let's see our enemies first. Nature front, fire front. So nature front and fire front would be pretty much nobody. The archer, very nice. Okay, so I will bring the archer to the back. I will explain a bit what I'm... Okay, first of all, this enemy has a skill that says randomly moves all monsters to another position at the start of the first fight, and this first fight, yes. And this always changes the positions, so you straight up place somebody where you want him to not be. Okay, as I said, nature and fire front, which is him. Fire and nature front is him. Then he is the nature front, but not the fire front. But the fire is like 42 damage, so he should be able to survive it. So he should be the second choice to get in front. And then the dog will most likely survive nothing of these. Actually, he's okay with nature and okay with fire. He as well. I want to go for Hydalis here. Yeah, let's go for Hydalis. And now the idea is that one of these two will get pulled to the front. So let's hope it's, I guess, Butters. The reason I'm putting him in the back is because he will get the passive of dodge and speed. So let's go. We don't care about any other positioning. The only thing we want is him to not get the front. Let's continue here. Let's get the... Do they have... Oh, these will get destroyed by the ballista. Let's go with the ballista here. Let's skip this. And as I said, nature front, fire front. So what's nature and fire? Nature and fire resistance. Practically nobody. So let's get Ekris. And no, Now I can see what the enemies have reduced. They mostly take armor damage. Otherwise, they take, I guess, fire damage. Let's just try Sardak here, just so we see what he does. And yeah, let's also get Midnight Wolf in. I will try some things here. I don't think it really matters. Let's see how we get mixed up. Okay. Let's, you know what? You destroy the front line. Or should I? He's least resistant. Okay, let's go for the back line. Missed. Okay, didn't do that much damage. Okay, middle is dead. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that the archer will survive. He did not. But the backline is definitely not going to survive the ballista. The double ballista. Yeah, if they don't have healing, so see you backline and frontline as well. Oh, she survived. Okay. She's still alive. Let's damage the front a bunch. Minus 85 armor. Well, the backline's definitely going down. Yeah, you do you. So, damage to all, and let's movement speed the team. And movement down the enemy. Who cares? Let's just go for the damage. He will not be one-shotting anybody here. Wow, almost died. The backline almost died. And that's that. As I said, the backline almost never dies. So, we got an upgrade to the skill we will never use. We got 8 more damage. And what is this? Oh, it says AoE. So let's just give him the more AoE, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if the power affects the spells. If the power affects the spells, then that was a mistake, but... Time to go for the trainer and upgrade some of our units. I cannot upgrade those because they are still resting, but we have so much gold, I really want to upgrade things. Let's upgrade Butters here, we are using him every single time. Let's upgrade Maxter because we are using him as well. And I think I had all this time. It's time for him. Every attack he does applying bleed sounds very nice. So let's upgrade him as well. What do you get? All monsters of the group gain guaranteed critical at the start of the fight. This is nice. This is nice. The other choice would be to have the Ecris upgraded for the back line. Apply 60 damage and burn 3 to the front line. This is also very nice. Against the risk 3 monsters. I think I would like to go with Ecris on the backline to have a pretty good backline as well. So let's go for that. Let's also go for this. And yeah, let's leave them. Workout I'm skipping. Event is this. What? Wild walk to the college monster. The hand. What makes you think they can come in uninvited? We either get him or we just gain 10 tiers. Let's just get 10 tiers. I don't need any more units right now. Let's go for the event. -1 motivation. Whoa, what? Doctor just had a brilliant idea. Why not cynically gather blood of tears directly from the employees? No. Also no. Let's refuse this. I don't want to lose moral for everybody. Trainer, we cannot go. Continue with the events. Lucky me. Regards the bet you placed in one on the boar race while back. You could also have one of your nearby employees get beaten up instead. 100% life chosen by face. I get 15. Wow, I get 15 blood and just lose some HP on the master. Guess what I'm going with? Champions. Let's see what we got here. They are still off for one round. I would have brought Vangel in for sure for this fight, but I can't do anything about that. So yeah, what does a champion give us? A rare monster. I think I will go for the rare monster. We got this. We got strong teams here. Okay, what do we got? Air front, physical back. Do they swap us? Yes, they do swap us. So we need air front and physical back, but it's pretty random. The attack applies stunned if the hunter is affected by at least one penalty. Okay. This is really bad. It's like really bad. Run. Applies enrage to the altar when the hunter kills a monster. Okay. This might be really dangerous for us. So arrow in the front and physical in the back. Let's see what we got here. So air in the front would be Maxter. So let's bring him in the back so that he has a chance to get pulled to the front. Now the next character, he has also air, but let's not care about that now. Physical in the back should be Butters, and Butters should definitely not get to the front. So at least middle. So let's give him to the top, to the front. So he might get either middle or back. And I think Ultimate Despair should... Yeah, I want to use Ultimate Despair just for the passive he gives. And let's hope for the best, I guess. Otherwise, the other choice would be to get Hadalus here and start attacking the front line, the back line with Hadalus, and hope that we drop him fast. We drop her fast. Yeah, let's try to drop the back line as fast as possible. And if he gets pulled in the front, he's dead. He's like toast. While if the dog gets pulled to the front, at least he did something. Yeah, let's get the passives going and let's go. Again, I will use a double ballista because she has physical. She takes about these two take a bunch of physical damage. Air to the front, physical to the back. As I said, air to the front is her. Physical to the back is him. Chris, and middle can be what does she take? She takes a bunch of air. She takes ice damage, so let's get the middle out of here and hope for the best. This will definitely not go very nice, but we will see. Okay, that's perfect. Maybe if we got the yeah, it's almost perfect. Almost perfect. Okay, let's start attacking the back line. I know that your attacks will stun now. It's okay. No reason for more. The dog will get stunned forever, it's okay. I will try to... If we get rid of the Huntress, we are okay. Very nice. She has 13 poison, so I don't see her surviving this. Yeah, she's down for sure. Next round she's dead. We did what was most important here, getting rid of her. So let's also start removing the front line. Yep, everybody has a critical. The moment I start attacking, people will start dropping here. Let's drop him. The back line got also damaged. Let's drop him as well. Yep, see you. Very nice. As always, nobody gets the master. We got some rare things here. What's this? Monsters placed on the front lose 50% speed, but their maximum life is increased by 50%. Ooh. 50% life is a lot. So, and the rare ones of these would be front attacks ricochet, and back transform into random skeleton when the skeleton lord is defeated. Okay. And he can tank 3 elements. That's really nice. In the front line, he can tank 3 elements. I really like this. While Naz, this unit is... first of all, it's Nork for the passive we picked up. Monsters defeated come back to life as skeleton warriors. This is also nice. And he has resist to 2 elements, though. He's a bit less tanky. And he does less damage. But he spawns a bunch of skeletons. I like this as well. So... I have enough tanks for the front line. So I was thinking about... He does 50 either to the front or to the back. Yeah, he seems to be more... what's it called? Or useful, I guess. Although we have the passive for the orcs. Let's just go for the orcs. Let's just go for the orcs here. Monsters defeated, come back, life as skeleton. This might actually be really helpful. Butters is almost down, so I think it's time for some swaps to happen. First of all, let's not forget, you know, naming the characters. So let's name the new character we got. Where is he at? Here he is. Gnome Lover. 69. Nice. And let's get Butters back. Van Gel should be back. Here he is. Let's bring him to the front. The back line will stay as the secondary group, which most of the time defeats everybody. So let's keep the group like this. Should I go to the trainer, or there is a planner or a business trip later? So let's go to the trainer. Let's bring Butters in front in case we want to train him. Can we train Butters even more? We can, and he will get even stronger. The other choice would be the archer is maxed. I think I want to train Butters, to tell you the truth, or Hadel is here for the stronger poison thing. Or even Necris. There are a bunch. Let's go for Butters, even if I won't use him on the next fight. I think having level 4 units is more important than anything else. And now let's send Butters back so that he gets healed. Let's go for... Well, most of the group gains 4 when the creature is defeated. Yeah. Let's go for the business trip. We have a bunch of monsters that we don't really use. For example, Digest Lace. What do we get? Monsters placed at the back perform an additional attack but lose 20% speed at the start and start fights with minus 50% of their maximum life. So the last monster will pretty much attack a bit slower, but attack twice right away. But they have a high chance to get blown up. The other choice would be to... I can just pick this up and also get the plus 1 moral to Butters. Would be the other choice. But this is pretty much free. Monsters placed in the back perform additional attack but lose 10%. Okay, I want to try this, although it's really risky. They will lose 50% of the HP. They will definitely get blown up. Let's try this. Let's try this. We might break our run here, but let's just try it. Black market. Sell monsters in Garrison that are no longer useful to you. Garrison is this. So I can maybe sell Paradox, I guess. Should I sell Paradox? Nah, let's go for the event. I take 120 I take 120 damage. A trainee has spilled burning drink in front of blood spice. Okay, I don't care about the 120 damage. Let's just get the soul because we don't have any. Let's see what we have here. Golden trap. I don't want a trap. But it gives us... What's a disaster? Let's go for this. It gives us more gold. This is what I care about. The gold is what I care about. Where are we at recording wise? We are pretty late. Let's see where we at here. At last we got the rallying horn first. But I think I should go for the ballista. Although no, if I do a double... Yeah, I think I can one-shot the back line. If I'm a bit lucky. Let's go for the double rallying horn. Okay, so let's see. Nature 50, nature front, nature back. As well as elemental resistance. Strongest nature I have is this and the one who's resting. So nature 0, nature 20. So they pretty much do only nature and a bit of ice. But nature 0. So I can bring him in the middle. Any monster that is defeated will come back as a skeleton warrior. And then him in the back to get hit by the 52 nature damage, which will pretty much get avoided. Who is attacking first here? The Frost. So he will most likely get blown up. Where is he attacking? He is here. Does this count? He might be in between. I want to try this. So let's give him the crit. So he one-shots people left and right. And then front line, somebody who can take the nature hit. I think he will be able to, yeah, he will tank everything here. Let's go, Vangel. Let's go. Yeah, skipping everything. And nature, as I said. So let's just get the nature guys here in. Let's get him. And the next nature guy in the back line would be her. And then in the middle, of course, I will go for the Aces Wild because of the buff.
Come get some.
Double moral drop here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, I didn't read the skills. No, I forgot. And I was like 100% sure that I will definitely not forget it. Okay, that went horribly wrong. But you know what? I'm dropping you. Get dropped. Yeah, this went horribly wrong. I made a terrible mistake. But for some reason, yeah, we're doing pretty okay. Double arrow time. So the artifact was really worth it. Yeah, I think he will survive this. Okay, I think both will survive. Yeah, I see them. I don't see anybody getting dropped here. She will attack the backline. The backline will definitely survive. So let's drop the front line. Although 25 nature damage on the next turn. He has 15 HP, so he should go down. Let's just attack the backline. And bye. Very nice. We lost Vangel in the end. I forgot this was to mix up, but still. The dog was the most loss we got. Stack all penalties applied to heroes increased by 2. 10 nature damage and applies poison. I guess this just for the difference. Just to be some more to be able to use different things. Get Butters back in. Maybe drop Max Thero. We will see. Let's go for the trainer. And then the event. Let's level up, I think, Ultimate Despair. It's time for him. Or Hydalos. I'm using Hydalos. Oh, he gets 10 for each stat. Yeah, Hydalos for sure. And 25 HP. Definitely Hydalos time. Let's go on. Event. What? The doctor could rescue a fresh human and transform in exchange for a little blood. The doctor could resurrect a fresh human and transform it into an employee in exchange for a little blood. Oh, you mean I want this scientist? Nah, I don't want any more. I'm keeping the blood. I'm not sure what the blood will be used for. I'm pretty sure it's one of the things I'm skipping, but let's go to the event. I don't want to go to mission. Yes, +1 to everybody. Very nice. Let's go to the event. Broken trap. One of your traps didn't pass the last mandatory checkup. Okay, send it 5 weeks. Okay. Repair. What is this? If you have an appropriate artifact, you can, of course, repair it immediately. Oh, and this counts? Will I lose it? I don't lose it. It's free. Okay, got it. So this is the last fight. Rare. Yeah, let's bring the whole team in. The whole team is in already. I think we got the dream team here as well. So let's go. The dream team being Vangel and Butters. So let's see what we got here. Ice, of course, monsters before the tap. So ice, physical, and fire. Everything to the front. Ice, physical, and fire. He will get destroyed by the fire, but he will maybe survive the other things. Vangel, he will get destroyed by ice, but will keep alive on the other things, right? Ice, physical, and fire. I think Vangel will be more tanky than Butters. I'm pretty sure about it. Do they swap us? They don't swap us. And then the very last Maxteo. I think I should go for... Can I have... Ice, physical, and fire. No. 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 I think it has to be Vangel into Butters into Maxter. Why Maxter though? Into Hadelus. For the 40 damage twice to the front. And the bleed and a bunch of more. I will go from the front to the back. Do they transfer damage to the monster with the lowest ice resistance at the start of each fight? Okay. This transfer to all monster when Archmage kills a monster. Okay. Gains flame shield when the Archmage is attacked. Reflect 30% damage thing is fired. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might get destroyed here. The start of the fight. We will definitely get destroyed here. Should I go for the double backline attack with Maxter? Yeah. I think I should go for the double attack on the backline. If I can get rid of the backline, let's not have batters here. I'm keeping him, but I will keep him in the middle, and then Alex Maxter back. And these two will attack the backline. And Vangel will most likely just go down. So yeah, that's the plan here. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we drop the backline fast enough. I think it's Ballista. Ballista will definitely destroy the backline for sure. So let's go for the Ballista. Although the backline is planned to get down anyway. Can I go back? Yeah, I can go back. Maybe something from the front line. No. And here again, ice, physical, and fire. Do we have anybody with ice, physical, and fire? I think we do not have anything with all three of these. Yeah, we do not have anything with all three of these, so let's just bring Eringers to the top. Aces wild, obviously. And I think Sardak as well, just for the damage to all. She does air. What do they... air. She also does air. The front one is pretty resistant to air. What is... He takes damage from fire and nature. Let's just go with this and hope for the best. The reason I'm doing that is because I want the buffs and the combo. Please don't. Okay. Okay, so he can either start. I think I should go. I should drop the front line for the back line. Should go down first. When is Vangel playing? He's playing. I think Vangel won't even survive the first slew of attacks. So I will just try to drop the back line. If the back line goes down, we are in a position of power. Okay, the back line is pretty much dead. Yep, I told you Vangel wouldn't survive even the first hit. Yeah, I was expecting this. Let's damage everybody here. I know he will go down next, so yep, he will get one shot. And now they will get attacked twice. So they will have reduced armor for the rest of the game pretty much. And let's make everybody stronger. Let's just hope for the best here. Let's speed up the team a bunch. I think I can. Yeah, you know what? I will moral fear the backline. I can do this. And yeah, you gotta attack the front line, I guess. No, let's go for the. If I remove the backline with moral, I think I can do this. Nice. Okay, let's remove the backline. Yep, the backline's pretty much gone. I think, yeah, this is good. Damage dealt reduced. Yeah, let's go for this. Even if we lose, Yep, we lost her. It's okay. This will not remove her from the fight, and she will attack in time. So let's just go for the damage on the front. If the backline survives, we are okay. Nice. Please don't die from bleed or something. Yeah, let's remove the backline here. The front line has bleeds, has stuff on it. It's okay. Come on to the boss. Yeah, next please. Come on to the boss.
Great! A survivor!
Welcome.
Just what I needed to decorate my study.
Okay, let's decorate that study.
One more.
A little discipline never hurt anyone. A lot of discipline helps everyone. Our priests have started opening demonic portals to soften up the humans a bit. I'm counting on you to give them the welcome they deserve.
Okay.
My work here is done.
This one happened in the very end.
I love the smell of sweat and blood.
Nice, we got 3 levels.
Torture, it's a passion.
And we unlocked the next starting characters. So as you see, we have orcs and skeletons in this fight, and we started with orcs and skeletons, and we only found orcs and skeletons. We maybe have found a demon through an event, but otherwise only orcs and skeletons. But now we will only fight orcs and goblin orcs and demons. So this is going to be a completely different run. I'm assuming this is going to be demons and skeletons, or even a third race, I guess. Well, yeah, we also got new talents, but we will look at them at the next video. So we are done for this run. Yeah, some of you who did not get used much. So if you want me to use your name again, comment down below. And I have a list, a running list. So every time I use your name, I am just recycling the list. So even if you do not write your name down again, I will use it again at some point. So the longer the list, so yeah, that was wrong. You don't need to comment again your name. I will use it whenever the list will recycle and come back to your name. So yeah, that's that. If you would like to have priority on that, you I guess patron support me, because I will always use the patron supporters first and then the normal list. Anyway, shout outs to Barbalux, my toughest of the toughest Patreon. And yeah, if you would also like to support me, there will be a link in the description or in the comment below. And also come join the Discord. We will have we are discussing their tips and strategies and anything else. So come over to the Discord and say hi, I guess. Links will be below. If you like the video, this will become a series. So I'm projecting, I guess, 30 to 40 parts as I see it. So this will be a long journey. I hope you join me, and if you don't want to miss part of this journey, subscribe to the channel to see whenever I upload a new video of it. So there's that. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.